Only Julie Jacola and Jaga. Yeah, it's Paul out Jaga. I guess I change Jaga. Can do my show out Jaga. Yeah, I feel like a plaga.
Yeah, la di voice tabana na kamera ka mo.
Riska di riska.
Batalwa. There's a comment that I once saw. Like I podcast down there, but I'll try to let me do. I'm like, that's good. It means that they are moving the right direction. Whew. Young men, go back to school. And then it will matter.
So when I like for since we are gonna make yamuch. So when I like changes it to thing as much as Rebona publicly ba leka ho post hore we are doing this, we are doing that. So bona but with and two
My dog.
For
with the current government, with the current ruling party, with the current newly selected mayor, no comment.
In my bebes I travel on a petit boss. Isn't just me over there but pussy vodka. Why you dancing like you wanna do come over? Sasha Sela Marabella Uzococa. In my bebes I travel on a petit boss. Isn't just me over there but pussy vodka. Why you dancing like you wanna do come over? Sasha Sela Marabella Uzococa.
Shosho Bafetu, welcome to another episode of Qwaqwa's Finest. Bafetu, I'm your host Staidy. It's a Mali switchy gara switch you dinta. Wanyame.
Zegilti nikuthokelile phela nyana ke bomthotsa zikera la majijidi bafethu.
Ka go Bafetu go tshwaretse maleka thotse mnati. Ya gola la ka bona le bo di profile di Facebook man. Babua ka yona hande profile. Sure. Make do to introduce her. A go jetse ka yena. O tswa ka o hlaka o etsang busy ka lifeng re ne re tsebe bugifieno ka yena. Sure.
Really?
Sure. I'm not doing it.
Man, awesome Machita. Kitato McDonald Todeti. Known as McD. That's how I'm trying to say
McDonald. But I'm totally big. Oh, that's no I didn't cafe.
Yeah, man. Here's okay, give like the number 4. Sure. You let it out. Can ask get out from grade R to grade 6. Grade 7 and 8 kaya Madibu, and then grade 9 kaya Mpumalanga. That's why I spent like 2 years for my grade 9, and also after grade 9 that was the introduction the NCVs for the FETs there. Usually leading the NCVs. So our school in a working collaboration the GS College Venda campus. So Rayara open day check. It's like, you know what? As gracias can also. Nah, it's a sharp ways. Can register. Banker, level 2. I did my level 2 in Venda campus, GS College. And then 2010, day of the World Cup. Yeah, that's when I came back to Qwaqwa. Since 2010, guys, my level 3.
How no Zama is a World Cup. But Zino Larena, I pat Libomo Cosilo this day. Avali. So then
Yeah, 2010, 2011, I did my level 4 when I got to song, and then 12, 13, Kagia Itemele. I did my N3 and N4. Afterwards, you know what? One thing about life, I never care what's again. Maybe you play here because of anger, yes, gala, and then nothing. You can do the dowry. Like I don't know the track or so much. So looks at good, pap, like good last panel. Or when I saw, it's again. Let me go try something else. How long that was gala and Cabaret and guys, not sharp as gala. I wanna go to the University of the Streets.
So they don't know it's as get and it's like career, you know, but always span like out that was. In fact,
as I like it was what I wanted to do.
Sure.
But you get to find yourself as time goes. As you grow up, you get to find yourself. At the age of 20, you need to be sure. If we are 20 years and then just not hard by feet. It's never too late. It's never too late to find your way.
But you cannot go as a mistake.
So yeah, man. 2013, I joined LoveLife. I spun on LoveLife for a good year.
For about first it's been LoveLife.
So LoveLife, we were going around schools. It's either it's motivations and then it's empowering, talking about youth development issues or the things that we are facing as Bacha because Rona. So LoveLife was there to educate Rona as Bacha. And Babanga Dabante Bana Tauti Bag I Hotman Land and sex and sexuality. Yeah, because LoveLife it was a platform meeting introducer for us to learn more about ourselves and then how we can be able to find ourselves. And then after LoveLife I was like, man, hey, you know what? Now I think it's about time I go on my own. LoveLife, I was supposed to go for the groundbreaker contract. I didn't apply. I don't know, again, guys, I want to do something. I have a plan. So get all of life, and then I started an NPO with a group of friends and a reviews of Power of the Voice. With Power of the Voice from 2014, I went around. Each and every high school, I've been to it, doing motivational talks ever since then. And then time went by, artist.
The motivational talk on for free or sometimes.
No, for the first 2 years, I can say 2014, 2015, they were free because that's where you want to penetrate the market. Because that's what you feel like you and then you wasn't talking about you get so but then I made sure I make my mark. I got with my motivational talks. Yes, they were for free and then you get charged.
So on a deal based on like figure up body tracks, figure up you what's one about that about motivate tracks body substance abuse
it's not about school. You can succeed.
The same way I'm telling my story. I don't like talking about myself and but then my motivations are based on you yourself on your own. I help you out. I would help you out to. These are my dreams. These are my goals. Steps to follow. How about I achieve how about whether it's through school, whether it's through the streets, whether I don't know what else. What? Yes. So since then, the artist guys like Neo, Gamu, TJ the Soul. And many more.
Kamu.
I found that boy when he was 14. Yeah. was 14. Kena via the Nakamo, going everywhere. Now he was already doing grade 10, if not grade 10 or if not grade 11. I can remember, yeah. Going all around, killing each and every performance.
So focus it on the artisting.
Focus on the artisting, artist management, take babatla the gigs. Maraganqwe, the gear. Push motivation. Sure.
So can go unali an entertainment take up.
Yes, Kid Nation Entertainment. The page is still alive. The page is still there. Yes. So get that adding ke plan an event but I would travel all around.
So the ntomo who the artist you and no le bezunto. Like no shabani li booking si fair.
Shabani the booking si fair. Yes. Sure. As an artist manager, babatla the booking si, or if because going around places is building new relationships. So yes, or next time when I want to beat how about the studios or recorder? Sure. Yeah, so that's how I was working around the artist. And then hey man, yeah, that's me in short. Yeah.
So no why tell us say the artist digaba no sa sign no ne le sebedisana fe.
Adam fetro kana go yin. No, there's not. People will get all stressed and play at in. Now if it was a working hand in hand, it was a working collaboration. But mostly Hagunga Kiriyaman, okay, over the guy, over the winter. Why one? Then we take it from there.
So in benefit in da. Cause like no about bukera ye bona like ntongi yare o ibukila ye.
Le baba batu. Dinto fe. Bo ba jwala fe.
Cause no dia yo lo ba bukela like gigi yantle but ba pata shelter go na manager like. So let's split like kwena
thola baba mbare ala thola chele demo.
If and when there's money, yeah, ke ba fa chele.
Ne ba tseba la giging how we book lo ke ka ba tshitse ka pa ko ena fa na tseba la
emini taba ya booking if otatwa wena as a manager, are you transparent with your artists ka pa ke collabo ke puisano ya with the organizer
sure.
So if at about booking yake 500, booking yake 500, I'll 200, I'll 1,000, 1,000.
Sure.
Then from each and every booking, as an artist manager, no, I'll take my 20% or I'll take my 25%. Because go back to booking. So here's your
ola ga tse event day feel like patala as much as your yeah.
Oh shucks, guys. You guys, I've been to so many events, but then if you remember, and that was Maluti what? Maluti picnic.
Oh, sure.
I know. They did us very well with my boy. Yeah, and we did our TJ and then we did our thing.
So ever since you on event during you know your child
but in any government.
No. It was independent. I'm gonna forget about me in government events, guys. But if the government sees these guys, I'm still available. If you are looking for me, you know where to find me.
I want to check out the government. The government is very difficult. I don't
know. They do not call me.
But then no event maintenance last year or last some sort of man.
Was I there?
Axafos. Maybe would understand. Can I mang this guy Anna Chara the event Elena? Hona. Give event $20 Hona little pricey. the artist di to register hona la utinyana entshonyana so ya ditedu kana ba mmitsa mang
Staidy man
was I working with him?
Yeah, you were there, man. You were there.
Last year.
Last year. Hona le event magini.
Ya government.
E patala.
Inila government kapa inila mo
except for sinela government. So when I budari ke tlo mthola so when ho ya ka dintho tsa government he go go qoqele tsona hore
ke mina ke tlo renka government ba sa mbitsi
ha o so ka tsa ma event ya government next
the government event that I've done, it was for Thabo Mofutanyana Arts and Culture Center. Back then, man. For it was an R&B event. I was the MC. And then the other event, of which was a free event, I want each and every artist that I'm working with, that I do know, more especially artists like hip hop. And then shout out to Crazy T. Everywhere I go, in each and everything I do, I never forget that guy because he was the one who opened the doors and then I'm born out him and you have the talent of being an MC. Do this, get on stage. When I biggest stage sa full stage, the truck stage. Last day. Yeah, stages, I don't know whether it was the first or the second event, but the first 5 events, sa sona, I need feature, man, 5-star man, that was one of
the first time how we got a party over MC.
I think that was for the second event at that time. Yeah.
So first time in Unusa.
First time in Fairtree, yeah. Honada.
How shy are you?
Like officer.
Okay, that day, but never saw.
Yeah, hold on, you pray.
Always, because no happy. From Khalik another problem so let's deal and so people will be like you actually get a young I'm not good but yeah I was say that I fell out patama because I know most of the people they be complaining about my eyes so but oh, no, I don't know, my guy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I was not there.
If
Nigel Demono, maybe I was supporting him to his event because he invited me there. Well, because we can see even with that one, I was not called.
Yeah, this one
you see? Yeah.
That is thing. Because Nagila was part of the event in buddies for life. Buddies for life. I told you.
Yeah. Because in fact, whoever can come out, they can even be in the comments, they can comment even on Facebook, they can post after that. But if there's anyone that can ring, can only be feeling, I am willing to hear their side of the story. Because I'm one person who is in good terms with everyone. Because even every couple clutch, Kanyalas deep. So I'm able to, whether you do me bad, and as soon as I realize that you are doing me bad, hey, Makai, I'll distance myself. If this one I can tackle it right now, and then I resolve right now. Simple. If it was again, no, it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I did not like it. Simple. Let's move forward. I I will distance myself and then no, it's not because Genali beef you, but I know you are not good for me at that moment or at that time.
So beside entertainment, there was panel about entertainment that if you so garang it's about tuleni balakatu entertainment.
No, I've never worked with him.
With him, why? Now go back then and get the stuff. Okay, artist like bo relay bo mamang and na konze tso di buang ke na konze o tsene and ba ne ba
and then she was one of the only female rapper Qwaqwa during that time before 2020. And then Reflex, there was a chick called Reflex, Mandela Pagda. Yeah, she was one of the female rappers. But then Tuleni, no, I've never even had an interest in Spanale. Hamana, if there's no interest, I do not have.
No reason.
I do not need a reason.
Okay.
Because it goes to honale to tell him now the life principles. There are principles that I'm working with now. So if I do not see that my principles here, they're gonna be offended. But my principles here, I'm gonna have to sacrifice them. Are they worth sacrificing? Is this sacrificing my working principles or my life principles? If it's not worth it, then no, I'll pull back. I'm sorry.
What good?
I don't get it. I'm doing talk about a fate.
So moving forward, yeah. Ka baka la go motho wa tsona bonthonyana tse tsena di Asian tsa lona so o re enga municipality ona wa gona. Ke bone dinthonyana o happy maro o happy because I've seen a picture whereby you postile ore ngwanana kapo ngwana kapo bana whereby ha ba tshwantse ba sekolong ba tlola like a river ba hlobolanyana so
I cross that river right now when I'm coming.
No complain.
I crossed that river right now with my son. And my son is only 4.
Sure.
And then last week, Tuesday it was flipping cold in the morning. I had to attend the class, and then I saw, hey man, I think one thing about 6-7 years. That class I just posted on my Facebook. I just saw a very traumatizing experience. But come heavy rain start and then if in a month or 6 weeks time, and we're gonna have heavy rains, beginning heavy rains of summer.
Especially September. So.
Because an IDP meeting was called earlier on this year. I raised that issue already. Abana sadia mabulele ina kasanu kamona kasatokwana mona kama hlapo hotewa ZCC we are. If there could be at least a line of 2 or 3 bridges.
So community amo mabulela balaga ba issue at the
yes, they have. It's even there on the IDP. It's one of the top 5 is on the IDP, Integrated Development Plan, which is the plan Maspal Hori, what 26, what 27, what 13, what 14.
What must be done.
Mama Tata Wanagiana, but top 5 again. But then, guys, it stays there for years and years and years. These issues kept on being raised years and years and years, but then nothing has been done.
Community.
They haven't. They haven't. Because now, I keep on saying, but then, if Ketwara IDP, 2014, and it gets my community development project, IDP. I went back to it, to my 10 years research, to check that out. Top 5 IDP. Award 28 breach. 2022-2023 IDP breach. So it shows that in a space of 10 years, and each and every day there are people like McD post down on Facebook or Maspala, be aware of this. Maspala, be aware of this. You go to the municipal offices. If there are IDP meetings, you are there to talk. Or be aware of such things. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But then, so future guy more, they like guy more. They are guy as the community. Where are they leading as the municipality? Because I'm sitting here today as one of I don't know how many are we, but then I'm a civic education champion. I'm one of the people Baba selected around the country to go around in communities, either in schools, to teach and educate young people. But guys, you have the power within your votes. Your vote, because because statistically is born there is a very low number of young people that are interested in voting. So then we were as Batwanaling not influence. I'm not an influencer. Batwanaling impact. Influencer is something else. But Batwanaling impact in their communities. Or okay, guys, we see what you're doing, but here is another skill. Here is another tools and equipment. Go back to your community. Do this. Not only gonna go the elections, even afterwards, because now the next local elections are in 2026. So it's a mission right now. How do we go out to our communities and educate people? Guys, but the first thing we need to do, let's register to vote. Yeah,
I think what we're gonna change most of to vote.
Bro, whenever I'm at an event, civic education, when I post, when I comment, be the part of change that you wanna see. Because you cannot say you want to change. No, man. No. Because one of the reasons happen, there's so much education that is needed. Guys, not only in Qwaqwa, but the whole country. If you can check, even after how many violent protests are we seeing on our TV screens? Too much. And then, do they get change afterwards?
No.
Nothing. Because they are now used to it. Strike.
Like last Munani, how the next hey, but didn't many towers are on another podcast. I did the headquarters that did. Take off it. For change.
No. I'm happy. One thing that I want to emphasize is that yes, we are voting because we want to see change. But our problem as South Africans, that this now, each and every time, now I no longer talk to Qwaqwa. I talk to South Africans. As South Africans, we are so impatient when it comes to change. How can I vote at 11 August? That is 15
also next
you can't. It's highly impossible. Qwaqwa had a chance 2021. Maludiapo had a chance 2021 to vote. They voted, but then 2 years later, the person that they voted for, even though Anna hanyane because look at now.
Bavino and thing. Get a set at it. Move on.
Why? Because now, Blugamusha is a problem in Tagas. Mara it's a direction have it's how to implement to Mandela Park some parts of Putas. But Mandela Park Putas were a strike back. But today the very same people are the very same ones who doesn't mind to go balo block a mamboy le mota home too because I want tagas.
But only I remember in Dadala Buari at least the bar convince. Next year, I
bro, it's impossible. But one thing for sure is that Baragam Tagas, that's what Basabulungam Tagas. And Haragam Tagas often and do an email. Menuti Pile, Stiluti Pile, Tixuti Pile, and another
Manzi lo shebe kasi mo ba dilo gona la ba
emo like le trolley emo sporo sa pele
mukukua cha
emo
la chesa mukuka la
emo like 50 this ona di bedroom kan na di fridge so obvious di tlo email le closure mara once you come tagas no when yes something
sure
how ka talking about stuff to bona jwale ka go one
thank you
kere o tsama so tshwantse unplug some of the things
so it will refer a lesson if we are not learning from whatever that was done in Bush that's what Qwaqwa if but Qwaqwa they're not going to stand up and say okay say in Bush hasi etswe ka haro mabolela hasi etswe ka haro phamong hasi etswe ka haro mangawong then we'll start to see the change
but samba ba kenyeditswe ba dielo jalo go tloba convinced jwang ha motho a ke ntho ka class di kentse mang
ka se mo
ka class ka mona ba kentse ba
fiti ka offense be ga ola ba di
almost ka class ka ona
ba ne ba nyatsa starter se ka ofela ba sini
because maybe I don't know really, should it be from a certain transformer or from a certain substation?
Maybe substation.
Because no Jona be convinced. No but we can use the meter box too. But
I guess no control transformer.
I guess no control transformer. I guess no control
substation.
Transformer email ya two. Boom. Yeah, like a 2 year like a first day. At 12 midnight. I should come for a good 7 days. Amanga. Because I'm going to focus.
I'm going to 2 months. It transforms 2 months.
Because I
so it's too much.
But Kinto Taranka Siaro never feel to Kimas Palawaruna. How not do it? But then, unless otherwise, young people 2026, Bafeto, we have a chance to go out and vote. That's it. And then give an alternative party majority. I don't know which party.
Okay, so when I like for since we are going to make yamuch, so when I like changes it to thing as much as rebona publicly ba baleka who post hore we are doing this, we are doing that. So bona but it's until
my dog
for
with the current government, with the current ruling party, with the current newly selected mayor, no comment.
No comment.
I would like to distance
your opinion
from that. Yes, sir.
Marobona municipality wa rona o tlo loka ha beside how ya like body golo.
Yeah.
ha o qala o motivate o qala jwang o inspire o keng hore o qetelle hore no re ke motivate batho banana so le so cause ha ke nahane o le league ya batho ba sekolong no so tshwantse o leke ho isa kelello ya hao ho bona ba atametse so and then o ba o ise le ka di lessons tse o di learning throughout life ya hao and if you make a decision so it may lead to this and that
Jude, like I said earlier on, I don't like talking about myself because and not going to motivational guys.
Why?
What if you don't want to over inspire?
I know. There are whole people. It doesn't matter where I am around the country, but then anywhere, one or two. I'm where I am because of Mantua.
Yeah, those kind of things.
So, if it's na the gala, and then gala, one thing I did very good. That one I'm good at.
Come back and Asha.
Which was good.
I'm good with my mouth. I talk too much. I talk a lot. So, and then I'm a very hyperactive child. Even I'm beyond 30 right now, but I still say I'm a very hyperactive child. When the child in me wants to get out, I make sure that it get out. So that way, so batine ntle yo lo mo kwatela wa tshwana di
ba kwatanyane ba
so what I had to learn or what I had to teach myself was how to redirect this energy ya butu and then start talking positive. Start feeding it a positive energy. The energy, how do I feed it to other people? And then when you go on YouTube, when you listen to this motivational speakers, they be talking about their lives.
Yeah.
Like right now. I
slept in comfort.
Amen. Those are your typical motivational speakers. But then, you know, the moment what is that they talking about? Most of the people who want to achieve our goals, want to live up to our dreams, but then we've got fears,
challenges,
we've got challenges, confidence, self-esteem, confidence and self-esteem into from LoveLife. Then I took that experience. No man, let me take this and then show people, guys, you can face your fears. You can live up to your dreams. You can achieve all your goals in your life, no matter how you come run a good time. Smart. Smart analysis is so then now it is not a teacher that is that is talking about smart analysis. It's someone else from the streets. If you are being specific about your dream, if you are being specific about your goal, if you want to achieve it after this long, here are your threats, here are your challenges. Finish. How are you going to
start how implement?
Start with what you have. Start with what you have. And then right now, I've got there's a fear in Alignona, and then my fear is not being consistent. That's my fear. That's why, to digress a little bit, most of the people, they're still asking me, where's the radio station?
Alala.
Today.
What like Debbie? Also, some like radio station.
Hey, guys. I'm like, guys, my fear is being consistent because the show would go each and every day, Monday to Saturday at 9 p.m. During the day, I'm busy. I'm on the street, I'm hustling.
Sure.
But then, one thing that I fear the most also is losing money trying to implement. I've paid my school fees, it's enough. But right now, it's most thing good about it. Radio station, I do not mind bringing it back. But as long as I know the moment I switch on the radio app, the moment I play music, from that time, I'll be consistent like before. Because now, the platform that I created for artists at Qwaqwa, not only because it even penetrated to go to the rest of the Free State, to Jozi, Mpumalanga, even Lesotho, artists submitting in their music. So if you want that consistency, or whatever relevant, whether they like it or not. So then relevancy how you do not have to stop. But then it's something you call late.
So content ka radio in like no play the music okay, sure.
The upcoming
Kasi 100%. Kasi 100%.
Sure.
No matter artist engo ka nahanang ka yona at this moment, maybe there's one artist or two that can say this nigga never played my music. There are few artists that can say I never submitted my music. There are a whole lot of tracks. There's a track that reached millions of views. The first ever track I think I wrote Qwaqwa to reach beyond million views. I was the first person to play it on the radio station. After downloading the whole album, like this track is going somewhere. I played that track, but then I'm not one of those people who feel to not do who they are. I'm not steady. I'm not going to choose as I go. Which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Are you saying it?
I'm not. Now with my victories, I keep them to myself. You know what I've done for you. You know what I've done for you. Everybody knows what I've done for them. And then hasi position yaka. For rekito bua ka dintho tse.
Sure.
Ora ne o skela mona sa tla generations so ke ntwala ka general.
I'm general.
O sna ma go bala ngeng. Why should
That's the thing I'm talking more.
That's my point. Why switch off the electricity? Because not my battle.
And how are you?
Yes.
I want to back. I you got a scabatine.
So that's how I am, man, with everything that I do. So I make my research, and I listen. At this moment, but we all have fears. We all have things that we want to achieve, man. Then get a lot into something else. But up until we implement that thing,
implementation is very important.
Very, very important. There's no reaction without an action. Because the moment you take a step forward, I remember one principal, I won't mention the school. You never know who it is. Because when I started doing motivations, I think I was 20. I went around the schools, schools nearby, man. Time so. Yeah, Mkhobiso, Mkopela,
Mampoi.
I went around the schools. Get up, I'm bringing a proposal or I'm a motivational speaker.
Ne ba di nka jwang firstly ha o qala o fitla cause how fitla ba o
I'm going there.
Okay.
So this principal, why share what I did? Or when, how old are you? Can I just turn 20? It's like, you want to speak to my matriculants? Yes. Do you know or did you know that some of the matriculants in this school, they're out of age?
They're older than you.
What are you going to teach people in the very same age as you? What is that are you going to motivate them with? You haven't lived your life.
First go high school. Ya peliki. Ba uniform ngene wena kwena yo no tshele propose.
There's one thing that he said. Whew. Young men, go back to school. And then it will make You know, at that moment, I felt like crying because that hurts, man. Not already. Oh, yo, I wanna do this. So the young man go back to school. And I, no, thank you, sir.
And then you left.
Since from that day, I've been educating and empowering myself. And then last year, when I got the call, it's a key share my phone because I don't lose numbers. No. Ever since I phone Android, I never lose numbers because I save them on my email and then they all come back. Last year I get a call. I want to say the name of the school. Okay, McD, calm down. Take the call. So it's hot. And that was it. Can that Staidy camera? Kafu we stop secondary. Renale msebijo iting weeding. Retoko patlo bua Navarro. My first question was, is your principal still switch? Like, yes, he's still our principal. Is he aware of this call you are making to me right now? Yes, he is aware. Okay, guys. Tell me how much you have. When I went to the address school, the invoice so that the moment you can start from salon. You'll fetch invoice, you'll fetch whatever I'm gonna do there, something that you've never seen before. He came back a day later. I went to the school. Today, one of the teachers inboxed me. Amana, we need you to come back. I'll talk to your principal. Because on that day, he was absent. They lied to me or he's aware of the call. He saw on pictures he had the report or I was the one at the school. The very same person he told to go back to school.
Yes.
So it's how one of the emblem R&D Nation. Yes, that's because not all I said was thank you. I'm quite there, I'm sure that was the greatest motivation I've ever had. Today I'm sitting here as a civic champion. I'm a qualified facilitator right now. So I do not just go to schools. If kita school, I bring in greater experience. I'm Qwaqwa posted on Facebook, I think it was a few weeks back, when I said, I'm not the best. No. I've collected awards, multiple of awards. More especially youth development, more especially the motivation, and then the best motivational speaker, the best community builder, best influencer. I'm not an influencer though, but and I was like, nah, I'm just good at what I do. That's it. People are the ones who will put on medals on you because of your work. If we want Qwaqwa podcast to be number one, if you want it to be the best, it is not you who's going to make it the best, based on the community that you are feeding this information to. That's it. So whenever someone is trying to make you feel somehow, just take it in.
There's a
comment that I once saw. Like I podcast there neighbor let me I'm like, that's good. It means that they are moving the right direction. You are moving. The moment people start talking, you are moving the right direction.
And that comment. Because everything about Italy disadvantage. Because no house that about to shut at this thing. I feel how social that is. I feel how sana next babuang sebare is in album.
Why? Because you are now at a certain level. Because what they do not realize, the more they're throwing in the stones, the more that we are building. Sure. This life, you're taking it with or without the bulletproof, you move forward. But go
in a situation,
don't look at
the comments.
You read the comments. You need to see. You need to hear what are people saying about you.
Yes.
Whether it's real, whether it's rumors, whether
negative, positive.
Negative, positive, it doesn't matter. We push, man.
But situation in like as much as the artist, the kafila tashing and owner in theory, artist TLS and so one day a Chyna who fit that, but to buy like off it.
Sure. True that, because it's all on. It comes deep within. And then how much of a thick skin do you have? Somebody once made a post. This Lesotho music what page. In a no criticize the artist of Lesotho. Then you have empower then you have criticize. So someone came to me and like, yo, McD, I think you need to start the page. It's on strictly Lesotho music. Yes.
We're not strictly Qwaqwa music. South African music.
My response was just simple. For artists that Qwaqwa, they do not have the thick skin same way as Bafana Lesotho. They do not.
Sure.
Anything. The reason why somebody once said I give out answers like a politician because I'm too much. But the reason why I choose my words very nice is because I'm gonna say something wrong. Kababino, Abanga personally, it's a Facebook.
Sure.
Or ubulejina kana kaba hele mutle medi witse nga babvini hele mutle medi witse nga luba utle medi witse nga gugu From the get-go, it started beefy ritual. Because, and then the artist, yo, la mona, we take and now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You need to choose what you sing about other people. But then, I don't know, we take them as they come. We take them as, that's why, Karen, I'm in good relations with each and everyone because I'll call it again. No fuss.
And no beefing.
No beefing. No. I don't know beefing going to be beefing. I have a yaija. Or we did Zulu. The piece gamma beef, but and was away cleanser. Ever fix say cleanser.
Zai.
I don't be very one of the once. I program.
So, what failing ya how he? Man, Mursa Baraba. Quintrillion. Yeah, ya naked what? Ya taba.
Doesn't need a stock anymore. Why you not talking me?
No, we have to find information so that.
From who?
Why? Uno tama
oh, you're not my effect. No, wrong this time as a Rest in peace to Abdiboka and Mafet, yeah. My dog, it goes back again to what I've been saying. Majida Makabate when it comes to self-esteem. When it comes to self-image. Ijola len tabsing usana ngimlahla.
Ana umlahla. Ayabas.
What's going on? It was to coupe head and cat away. What are we told?
I told her.
I
So, Majida Kabato confidence blind, and then some of these women, we after some relationships, nani blue some like this. Yo, Kabato is Majida. Dang.
Maranatha. One name.
Oh, so what we, and then also if you can check worldwide, even if you can check the stats of suicides. Sorry, Corona Machida. Because Emma, one thing I can assure you is that thing we do in the, it's more spiritual, it's more deeper than just walking naked. Because now, right now, if you guys want to just tell them, but don't say I go for and then what's going to happen the minute you go on a free felt, on a breeze? It's either you sit down or you just walk. Who's going to judge you?
No one.
No. But then imagine that guy as a motivation. My dog, we are here with you. Jinga magic. See who's of it. Don't do this.
No.
And then how do I share? Dang! We are all naked. And all these men are here.
Give us a
Simashimane wona. Shimane. Azama na kuya ka mushimane wona. Kuya ga less than 18. That's a mushimane.
Okay. Ke bonta tefe.
Ke ngaba report ba tla o etsa a 19-year-old man or like. Well, yeah, I'm a man now. Oh, you can die. So it's a men's thing.
Okay.
But it's a space whereby men are free to talk about their issues. Men are free to take out what is within. As much as it's once a year, but then
It's all summer.
no.
Winter.
On the north it's summer, in the south it's winter. So day 21 it's June. It's International Naked Hike Day. That was started by Machida Norway. Places like Norway. So Kanango Yaslim watch his hour. They were like, yo, no. Let's go in. So they are even showing us respect at the Southerns because we are doing this in winter. And as much that the moment we are able to open up on a space like that, as naked as we are, and then we are lost are really mood. Because always how nobody's listening. I thought I'm going to tell you, man. Lawyer Paul. Go ahead. Some thoughts of taking your life. By the time I'm fresh, my body, the honey.
Is there any time else I'm lead me? Because I saw some picture. When you imagine telling me, Mark,
for sure, in the same one, because Rona as men, it's in June, and then the women's hike it's in November, during summer. Yes, it's only women that we can do in summer, guys. Because there's a problem with having
I want to talk about
So it's a camp whereby arriving on Friday, and then there are a whole lot of activities, of which the only way to know about them, the only way to know and understand them, the activities, is for you to be part of the hike. Yes, as much as Rebonata the naked hike is the market, and then ideal curiosity isn't there you? Don't traumatize us. Not now. There are a lot of activities that are being done. It's also motivational, inspirational, empowering, enlightening. I've had so many issues in my life, especially post-COVID. A lot has happened in my life, of which also it's one of the reasons why the radio station is still operating. A whole lot of things has been happening in my life, but ever since going on a naked hike, my dog, you can see whatever about me, you can do whatever, but I'm on a standstill. It's so hard to break a man who has been through a lot in his life. It's never easy. Never.
So don't you ever guys like face the challenges until that?
Challenges like what?
I don't know. I can't imagine like something activity.
Okay. Maybe you've been having your own thoughts. Let's say all the time. Yes. things are not okay between you and the mother of the child. You're fighting like serious, and then it may lead somewhere. And we just don't know, yes, sis. As I'm saying, you're not going to and then we're like, damn, this person is pushing me to the edge. I want to take people at the back of your mind, like, damn, what's going to happen with my child?
Come on,
go on.
Hey, man.
Because already you do not trust the mother, and then you want to leave the mother with this child. Yeah, never. I'm telling some taping that was so those thoughts may come back all on top of the mountain, naked, and then what do you do? Because it's overwhelming, it's pain, it's eating you from the inside. The only way to release it, you can scream. We turn out to walk. As much as we haven't experienced it, but then that's where you let out, and you can scream however is there, because you want to let go of this thing. And then
everything.
Anger, you let go. You let go of your depression. You let go of your sadness and pain. And then when you come back a different person, because you've let it all out. And Elena, when my principles are not being served, I'll distance myself. If there's anything that you need from Manaka, if there's anything that is wrong with our child. What's how phone? Hi, how are you? Okay. Alright. I'll take you well now. No, calm down. Please call me when you are calm. Because now you've let go of this thing. You are. How it works is the kind of energy that you do not need. So people around you, they will get used to it already. Because you went out there, you want to change your life. For sure, on Facebook right now, there's disciplinary boot camps. Yes. For drugs, of which also, but I'm coming to it. It helps. It helps because now, if we said only problem and the drugs, how could and then Invana?
How's a Shanyani?
1 year. No, who come back there? Finish. Of which also, this book never fit in the back of Never. Yes, one but then our parents cannot give birth to us, and then if we have a complain about and then they let us go. No. Unless you say, no, I know some decision how I know this environment is too toxic for me. Let me go somewhere else to go to that day. Because I feel it's not saving my purpose of life. I'm now thinking of committing crime. I'm now thinking of going to drugs because they will suppress this thing that I'm dealing with. Because most of your magic, that are using drugs, family situations, background. But then because of let me eliminate myself from this situation. You know, like a guy, I want to start a better life. But then the better life, sometimes you have very drugs. And then they end up where? Behind bars. So so we are trying by all means or really strong men that are out there. Men who will inspire their because we need men that are strong from deep inside, deeply rooted, or the situation is all they handle as well. And then if you distance yourself from a situation, you are not a fool, my guy. Aye.
Sure.
And then that's your 2 cents opinion, 5 cents opinion. Danko. It's all the finish.
Sure.
So as much as you motivated kolong o feel like okay discipline ya bana sekolo no je e jwang cause bana se ba bile ba thunya matitjhere ba hlaba matitjhere kore bonthonyana tse jwalo as a South African o ka re di ka solve jwang bonthonyana tse jwalo.
It all starts home. How do you discipline your child at home? How do you talk to your child at home? Because when I oblang umoraka each and every day, how did you tell him school? I know okay, go and be homeschooled. Finish. Men that they don't get one hour and them homeschool and they can have a local way. But then also our government.
South
African government. The elimination of corporal punishment is the one that led us to the situation we are in at our schools at the moment. Because I'm not sure.
In that.
May us all rest in peace. But then, yes, sir, it was not a joke, bruh. She would joke with you, but then when it comes to disciplining you, she would discipline. Yeah, like serious, not all discipline. And then house like how yes, I'm not sharp. I do not do that. So the elimination of corporal punishment, but then also most of the teachers right now, that was not their first career of choice. They have a backup because maybe something is that.
Yeah.
So let them feel push
degree and mostly sebali high.
So I started having a passion of teaching. Some then they're just going there because I know about it. So like it's one of the build up into situations that we are dealing with right now in the country. And those are very sad situations. To see the way it our schools are not safe, guys.
Nah, they are not.
It's only a few schools that are but then time and again keep on hearing schools or now mom guys, are we still living in South Africa or we are now living in America?
What's happening? What's happening?
It's a scripted life now. It's like, hey, this life is scripted. But then it's all raw and happening. But then if as parents, yeah, I'm tired, you guys. So
ntho tse goga
so re tlameha re instill discipline within houses. Ngwana a tseba hore ha ke a romella mano o lo tella matitjhere. And then le taba ya hore ngwana ha ka a o jwetsa jwalo ka motswadi. Ha o botse na fetho. I don't get ka shot 2 years gena ne like ngile ka shot 2 and then
au never
that no ha le tla ke fika hae ka ba bitsa hore e man ke ja due ha ke busy you know what was my granny's first question? Winty. And I maybe she won't do anything, mama. I can do anything.
a betsa Peter Pete.
I could have just kept quiet. So taba hore hona jwale no ngwana ka wa shapuwa sekolong and then ke nne le ke hagadi go ya sekolong. I'm not even going to the principal trying to hear the situation on what happened. I'm going to go to the teacher. What do you think that does to a child? This one, at any given time, the kids are doing it because guys are only your time on the
But
it takes a community to raise a child. So I know my job one of this one or that.
oh don't we American kids are ali don't
Nandadumuloka na sharp guys. Isn't how Ona ta sharp amadala you. And then I had a friend of mine boy. Time ala high. Asa plan never say bile his, but never say bile how whatever. Ravaya time ala high lang swa. I'm not hela. Are hela uga. Haga dawe sharpa kaya high, kaya his. Akifika his, kajweza magriza. Magriza jeza malala mbita. Why is that wrong? Unshapi nyane time ala high.
I'll be the Peter Pete.
Bon. Ite dama na musanga chakela. Ula bete to stock some
For a while.
I have it's Richard Rouge and Richard Richard is the Batas land only like Shapi So you understand what from 98 Hotaji 2000 it's very hard to discipline those people. Very, very hard.
Barabatsi ba di rights tsa bona.
Handle with care o re metsa ya go be ya tshwatle.
Impeo. So above all
yeah man.
Ke eng e re sa ithashang ga ska ithasha enonola ka tsa fela gore e ke be addressed or something that bo batho ba eng ka wena ba na le picture ka wena. And then it's false news, accusations.
False news and accusations,
And we go, I get oh, Bomarang Muna Nadieta.
You've got nothing to say.
I don't have money, guys. I don't have money.
Okay, no snatching.
But then, but also what I've learned is that matla bophelo a le lemeng. So if you keep on saying you do not have a gigabit, mara at the moment, people, I help people a lot. It's about buyer, blind, and without even going out and saying it. The whole lot of things that I've done off cameras, off social media, in my own time, straight from the inbox, helping out that person, and then that's it. Kappa, starting helping a person, then that's it. And then people, once they get to see me doing all those things, they will think,
Okay.
But then, whoever, if you're posting a situation near more to African too, so it's people's monies that comes in to help out the community. So with all of that, but for you to give me the 2 dates. That's it.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Comment.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe, to comment, and share.
Share with your
others.
families. Take all the votes.
Families and friends. Subscribe. Hopefully very soon, guys, the double membership. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Membership,
500
YouTube.
YouTube.
It is.
Be a member, guys. Yeah, that's
Sharp with us.
Thank you very much.
Shout out.
Till next time, Machita. Big ups.
Thank you. You wanna say Balifi Stumza?
Akusateba batama yete mame ke mantsa ka tsastabo bua mafosi ha ke le teng na o duma koti tshwara mosadi a tlwele mokosi re tla di bona sane tsotsa bagoti basadi ba tletse ba tswa joshi ska ba tshwana na tshwere di khosi le mino boyetsa ngo kwa ditoti ba meno ka ya tlisetse tosi ke chese sigara ngotsweng khotli. Nowadays I'm kind of feeling godly. Tabula seta ke chese soli. Ntsandi mali phela ngintete costi.
Him tshwere ntwana I'm feeling godly. Utshwere boza mabebeza come duze. Le pantsola lam rapper don't lose it. Take all over day 2 the I choose it. No rush when I sweetie hata booty. Fully vodka ntwana gazi vela sip shot. Uzo coca if you acting kinda good guy. Sorry bora we just wanna have some good times. Harero bale na my gang ntwana all night. I'm everywhere you go, yellow bone, MTN. I know they feeling cold, but to heal it, but to head. I'm not short when I sweetie music is dance. If you wanna party with me, gotta understand.
I chop money with the blender like a shredder, eat you like a cheddar. This is so creamy. I take you on the repertoire. I'm taller than the Eiffel Towers, running faster than Keston. Jenge Koli Tobu Minya Katalente Karusinya.
Pesa tabalana petit boss. Isn't just me over there, my pussy vodka. Why you dancing like you wanna do come over? Sahla sala marabela uzo coca. My baby's a tabalana petit boss. Isn't just me over there, my pussy vodka. Why you dancing like you wanna do come over? Sahla sala marabela uzo coca. Petit boss, sous le petit boss. Petit boss, sous le petit boss. Petit boss, sous le petit boss. Sahla sala marabela uzo coca. Petit boss, sous le petit boss. Petit boss, sous le petit boss. Petit boss, sous le petit boss. Sahla sala marabela uzo coca.
Mizute no hadi ya fati. Kale ke thata o di male fati. Batole mala no hukuba di tlase.